Welcome back to the Graham Stephan Show. So, mark my words, this is going to be Caleb Hammer's most viewed video of all time because he brought a model on the show, and her finances are absolutely horrible. He's absolutely ripping them to shreds, and I want to show you exactly this as soon as you hit the like button and subscribe, because this is one of those videos that's worth it to watch all the way through. It's a train wreck. So with that said, thank you so much, and now let's begin.
Hi, I'm Paris, 20 years old from Austin, Texas, and this is Financial Audit.
What do you do here in Austin for a living?
I'm a dog kennel technician. I spend 11 hours a day scooping poop, giving dogs baths, lifting them into cars.
The fact that she gets paid to play with dogs all day, that is the dream job. I mean, that just sounds like retirement, right? To just hang out with pups and just play with them, just have a good time with them. Sure, you have to clean up some poop. It's not that bad, actually. My secret, actually, with Bailey is she'll take a poop outside. We have this, artificial grass. She poops on there. The sun just dries it up. And then you pick it up the next day, it's rock hard. You don't even smell it. That's how good the Las Vegas sun is. Just cooks it to a crisp, and then it just turns into a rock.
What do you make doing this job?
I make $20 an hour. I started at 18.
How long ago?
18 months ago.
How many hours a week do you work on average?
On average, about 36, sometimes 34.
Not terrible money. It's not enough to ball out at the clubs, to go and buy designer clothing, drive a BMW. You can't really, raise a family on $20 an hour. But for 36 hours a month, it's decent work, especially if she could supplement that elsewhere.
The only time I'll take off is if there's a modeling job, but
How often is
usually
that?
probably once every 2 or 3 months.
That's $37,440 a year.
Before taxes?
Before taxes.
Yeah.
But your tax bracket isn't crazy.
Yeah, after tax, you really don't have much to worry about. When you're making under 35 grand a year, even 40 grand a year, you're paying a marginal amount in taxes because you could just take the standard deduction of, I think it's 13 grand, about there, knocks your income down. The tax bracket now, if you're in the 20K range, not that high. So you're probably only paying, I don't know, maybe 3 grand in taxes, give or take. There's a few things, here and there. So you're only paying a few grand.
So these modeling things, how much money is coming in on average with that?
I'd say I get a job about once or twice a month.
Once or twice a month. What do you think you bring in average on a month? Just a few hundred extra?
Yeah, probably 400 extra.
Yeah, it really doesn't pay much. Honestly, I hate to say it, if you want to be a model these days, it's Snapchat, it's Instagram, OnlyFans, YouTube. It's this. You have to go the social media route. If you're really good looking, go on social media, do bikini try-on hauls, rack up the views, funnel people to your Instagram, do some promo here. That's how you have to make it these days as a model. Because these paying gigs, a few $100s a month, it's good money, but it's just, it's not going to keep the lights on necessarily.
I competed for the Miss Texas that leads into the Miss USA systems.
Yeah.
But they're very expensive.
How'd you do?
I did good. I placed top 17 in Texas, which is one of the most competitive pageants in the country.
What's your talent?
There's no talent in USA. It's only America.
What's the talent? Oh no, you don't need any talent whatsoever. This is kind of funny. You know what? I mean, that's fair. I think it makes sense, right? There should be 2 pageants. One just physical looks, and then the other is the whole package. How well you could speak, talents, debate abilities, whether or not you could tie your shoes. I don't know. I don't know, just making stuff up here at this point. But yeah, it makes sense too.
Did you make money in the Miss Austin?
No, but I think a lot of my modeling opportunities have come from that. So many people are like, will you model these gowns for us? I think that's where I get most of my modeling jobs from.
It makes sense. That's a big accomplishment. I mean, regardless of where you're from, if you place top in whatever it is, it's good notoriety. Put that on your LinkedIn page, and then maybe you get more jobs from it. It seems though, that's something good to have under your belt.
What do you want to do for a living? I feel like that's it, yeah?
I definitely do want to act and model, but I'm just a little confused because I also do want to go to vet school.
And it
LA.
costs $300,000?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, veterinarian school is so expensive. It's you're training to be a full-on doctor. You're going through the same things. You're spending the same amount of money. For animals, which is fine, the vets out there, absolutely great career. But when you consider the investment and the work that you put in compared to working, as a human doctor, You're spending a lot of the same resources, but you're making like a fraction of what you would make as like a people doctor. So you have to really love animals.
What is your financial situation today? What are we looking at?
Well, I have 2 credit cards that I got. They're both at 500.
That you haven't paid?
Since July, since when I like maxed them both out, I've
You
paid
maxed them both out?
only at 500.
Maxing, you know what? I mean, the thing is, she has a point, okay? Maxing out at 500 is a lot different than maxing out at 10 grand. Yeah, it's not good to max it out. Your credit score is going to take a bit of a hit there, but the fact that it's capped at 500, that's good. Meaning she has guardrails in place where she can't go beyond what the limit is. Hopefully.
That is the classic American way, being grown up with, not really understanding personal finances, but you could understand personal finances by hitting that subscribe button.
A reminder too, to subscribe here. Just if you haven't done that already, it's totally free. If you're watching this, you're not subscribed. I think 40% of people who watch these videos are not subscribed. Just go ahead and do it. It's free. And if you decide at a future date, hey, I don't want to watch these videos, just unsubscribe. But subscribe in the meantime. And hit the like button. That helps.
Well, yeah, it's maxed out. It's actually over maxed out because of interest and everything. It's accrued. So you're 14 cents over.
Not anymore.
What is the balance on this?
Like $8 left.
So
like $8, like not overspent. $8 credit.
It's $8 credit, so she owes $492 on a $500 card, but at least she has $8 more to spend.
One of the cards was an investment because I was putting it towards the pageant, which then has already made me my money back in modeling jobs.
But you haven't paid it off. You're losing interest.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing.
That's not an investment if we're losing 30% interest.
Yeah, Caleb has a great point. That's not an investment. If you spend money, make it back, but then you don't pay off the debt, it's still debt. And then you spend the money, and then you have no money left over to pay the debt. That's bad. And you're paying 30% on top of that. That's high.
What's your rent?
My rent is $848.
That's great for Austin.
And then the utilities are crazy because it's so hot right now. I pay like $180.
Gosh, that's not bad at all. So she's in about $1,000 a month for housing. She's bringing in, let's just say $2,400. So she has $1,400 a month left to spend. It's going to be tight with like food, insurance, a whole bunch of other miscellaneous things. It'll be tight, but she could chip away at this. Absolutely.
You said you went into the debt as an investment and then you've more than made your money back. Okay, if you've more than made your money back, shouldn't the money that you made back go to paying that off fully?
Well, only back an extra 100.
So you put in 5 and made 1? That's not making your money back.
It's still incoming.
Yeah, so that's the thing. She's making her money back, but she's spending more in interest than it's worth for her to make the money back. So she's losing money. That's a bad investment. If you spend more at this point than what you made back, that's bad. Just the math doesn't work. Doesn't calculate.
I don't know how to get out of it. That's the thing. I'm in it, but I'm like, I try. Okay, I'm like, maybe this month I'll like try to do a budget.
Want to know how to not do it? Don't spend 34.1% of your spending eating out. $544 in a single month.
All right, here we go. Yep. Here's where it's all going. Okay. Transportation, $332. It's on the high end, okay? You could justify it, it's on the high end. Random food, $544 a month. So she's spending basically $650 a month on food. And then shopping, and then more shopping, and then miscellaneous stuff. So she's blowing the money left and right. She's spending everything that she has, every dollar in her account. She's finding a way to utilize that and get rid of it. She's getting rid of it. That's the problem. She's spending like she's in the government, just wasting money. You gotta keep it. It's bad.
That is less than the balance you had on here. You could have paid it off if you decided not to go out to eat for at least 1 month.
In my defense, it's only fast food. So I feel like it's better.
What about?
Maybe
Are
that's
you
better
memeing
than
on me?
I don't get why fast food is it's better. It's worse. It's just like crap food that you're overspending on. There's no point. Have you been to a McDonald's lately and seen how expensive a Big Mac is? Those things are like $7 now. At least go to In-N-Out. If you're on the West Coast, In-N-Out, you get like a $4 burger, fine. You could justify that. You can't justify an $8 Big Mac. Not anymore.
$544. So just spend eating out at fast food. When you have a balance of $500 on the credit card, you could have paid it off. So you're just fucking with me. You're at this point, I don't know who's with me or what. But do you think it's funny?
No, but
kind of funny, okay? She's wasting her money. She's not in like dire straits where it's like she's not being able to eat at night. You know what? At this point, you just gotta chalk it up. Hey, have a bit of a chuckle, okay? At her expense, she'll figure this out. She screwed up a little bit. Fine, let's move on.
21.7% of your money, also known as $347, was spent on shopping that was unnecessary.
That was for the pageant. That was necessary. I don't have a bikini that's only hot pink, turquoise, or orange with no beading, no
Which is
stones.
what's required on that
no
show?
trim colors.
That's crazy that, listen, I get why they're so strict. You would think that they would all have, like, I've seen the bodybuilding competitions. It's that one little, like, thing that they wear. I always thought that was provided to them. So they all get like the same uniform thing. No one could dress up or dress down. I know they have requirements, but you would think it's just like they provide it to you and then in your size. And so everyone looks the same, right?
So on this credit card, of course, we already have a balance. We can't pay it off. Oh my goodness, we're losing interest rate. What are we going to do? We're going to go to Thundercloud Subs, Chick-fil-A, Foodie Corner, DoorDash, because we need a more expensive way to eat, don't we? So we have to DoorDash. And then, oh, guess what? We have to DoorDash again. Oh, and if that wasn't enough DoorDash, we have to DoorDash again.
Just delete the app. If you can't control yourself on the apps or any social media or any website, get rid of the app, delete it, block the website. You gotta control yourself on stuff like that. If the app doesn't exist, you can't use it.
What are the options?
You make a ham and cheese sandwich.
Calories.
That's funny she says calories. It's cheaper and no calories is not to eat. Just don't eat instead. Pickles, actually. That's one of my little, I don't want to say like a little cheat, but pickles have very little calories and sometimes you're just craving a little something to munch on. Eat a pickle. They're great. I like them.
Have you ever tried, okay, if someone's doing something and it's going bad, maybe do the opposite? Seems like a relatively
The opposite,
easy.
yeah, it's in theory, but like actually cooking every night. Do I know how many? I don't know that much about cooking, so there's a limited number of things I can cook.
So learn. Everything that's on YouTube for free. If you could learn how to be in a beauty pageant, you could learn how to cook a meal. More people have learned how to cook a meal than do the opposite, okay? So it's so easy. Just watch Joshua Weissman. Get inspired by him, then go cook a sandwich. Go make anything in the kitchen. It's so easy. Even for me, salmon pasta is my go-to. Could easily cook that up. Super easy, really healthy, tastes delicious. Done.
Dunkin' Donuts, tans. Gotta get your tan on.
The Dunkin' Donuts was a scam. I reported it and they declined it for fraud, and I have to reapply.
What? Oh, come on. Okay, the one $10 charge. You report that as a scam, but nothing else that, like, you could just as easily not have spent the money on.
Got your nails did?
For the pageant. These are all pageant things. See, tan,
They're
nails.
all a wants thing. Okay.
Yeah, but the pageants, it's like you're putting it on cards. And then just like, it's draining money that you could be using to pay down the credit cards that's charging you 30% in interest. So your balance is going to be going up by a third every single year. You don't pay it down.
Zelling out $41, Zelling out $12.
A lot of the Zells are for bills because my friend pays all of our bills through her account. So like the 120, 25, 60, they're all going to be like internet, Wi-Fi. But then also sometimes like she'll drive us to go get food. And so then I'll have to Zell her for food.
Yeah, so that means you're spending more than what's already on the card because that's not including all the Zells that you're doing for additional food. It's too much food.
If a pageant is a want and we're spending all our money and going into 30% debt for it, we're not doing it. We're cash flowing it.
And you get sponsors. That's the thing.
Or get sponsors. We took savings from $50 to $0. So nothing's even a thing anymore, okay?
Yeah, why can't you just get sponsors? I know easier said than done, right? There's gotta be someone who wants to invest in her. Just be like, hey, here's $5,000, do with it whatever you want. Just split whatever the pageant earnings could be for the next, 3 years or whatever it might be. Why not do that? I bet someone out there would take that.
You are not eating out. You are not buying clothes. It doesn't exist. Mm-hmm. Let me ask you a question. You're a 20-year-old college student who has societally objective good looks. Okay, lovely. Are you single?
It's complicated.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It's complicated. I'm interested to see where he's going with this. This will be interesting. My guess is it'll be some sort of online thing. Most likely. Let's see.
Girl, fire up that Tinder. Fire up that Hinge. Get other people to pay for your dinners. I kind of mean that as a joke. Some people are gonna, they take everything literally seriously. But if you want to go out to eat, a friend's gonna cover it in this situation. A date's gonna cover it, or you're just gonna have free fun, or you're not spending the money.
I mean, here's the thing. I used to think that too. How easy it would be. Oh, just go and, go on Tinder and just get free dinners. But you then have to think to yourself, okay, if you're going and doing that, how much work are you putting in messaging people, making sure you're gonna be safe, making sure that people are not gonna be weirdos and creeps and stalkers and get obsessed with you. And then you have to think, Well, and I have to spend all my time going there, getting ready, looking good, keeping a conversation going. What if they want to do something afterwards? What if I just want to eat and go home? What if I'm not in the mood? It's so much work that goes in if you just want to, use a guy to get dinner. It's not worth the dinner, if that makes sense. Unless you're eating at Mastro's, it's gonna be $1,000 meal, sure, then it might be worth all the effort. But if you're going just to get like a free $30 meal, I don't see the payoff there. Because it's like your time, it's all the time that gets spent, it's going to and from, dealing with a whole bunch of people, coordinate, it's not worth it. I think it's a very low ROI activity.
You're gonna hate this, because again, you spend a lot on beauty, but this is for if you have to get a pair of underwear. This is for whatever you need to do, toothpaste, blah, 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 blah. Makeup, $100 a month.
Okay, I can do that.
See, I also think she could be using a lot of this as like a business expense, because the pageant thing, she's probably getting a 1099 for it. If she could just write off a lot of her expenses for the pageant, which I'd imagine she'd be able to do, she brings down her income. She'll save a ton of money in taxes, and then it's not as bad as, what she's kind of making it out to be. Get a business credit card. Put all of her pageant stuff on the business credit card. There you go. Problem solved.
I want to take a brief moment to thank today's video sponsor, Aura.
Dude, this is crazy. Caleb got 2 sponsors in a video. This is wild. Congratulations, Caleb. But for you guys here on the channel, I don't have a sponsor, but what I do have is a paid affiliate link down below in the description where you could get all the way up to a few $1,000s when you make any deposit using the link down below in the description in terms of free stocks. So enjoy that. It'll take you like 5 to 10 minutes to sign up, get all the way up to a few $1,000s worth of free stocks, make any deposit. It's worth it. Link is down below in the description. Enjoy.
Work a second job.
Yeah.
The raise is coming. That'll help.
Yeah. I also just got a mini promotion to be a groomer's assistant, and that gives extra money.
Good.
Yeah, I think it's more important for her to really get a good goal because it seems like she's in between things. She likes the animal thing, $20 an hour. It's not going to be enough to really support her. She wants to do the pageant stuff. Great. But it's not enough to pay the bills. So if she wants to be a vet, well, it's a lot of money. Where are you going to pay for it? How much are you going to make afterwards? I think she needs a clear direction in terms of what she wants to go for and put 100% of her focus in that. Well, just making enough to pay the bills, but she needs a priority here. Doesn't really seem like she has one. Kind of the pageant stuff, but there's also everything else around. I think she needs a clear objective on a 5-year term where she wants to be.
This is going to be silly, but I want a motorcycle, and I'm far off from that.
You are.
I really want a motorcycle, though.
Dude, let's get you a motorcycle. Congratulations at 22. If you have a fully funded emergency fund and no bad debt. Dude,
do you think I could apply for one? Or do you think you...
Oh, please.
Save the money. Don't do that. These are all wants. She could get a motorcycle in 10 years if she's financially secure enough to afford it. Other than that, don't get the motorcycle. Or sell the car, get the motorcycle. But, I wouldn't do that. But I'm just saying.
Are you going to choose a motorcycle over just regular financial sanity?
No, but I'm just going to have to wait longer, I guess.
2 years.
It's going to be like 3 years, really. Because I want a Ducati, so it's going to be minimum 3.
She wants a Ducati? Why would you want a Ducati when you could never go that fast? I don't get it. Like, I say that, as someone who really likes fast cars, I'll never take him past like
75.
Even
75.
For me, it just gets the heart racing, stresses me out. I don't want to get in an accident. I don't want a ticket. But a Ducati of all motorcycles, all the fun in driving a car is usually between like 0 to 45 miles an hour. That's where like 90% of the fun is had. Unless you enjoy just going in a straight line really fast, it's just not my cup of tea.
Are you actually going to follow the budget I laid out to a T? Okay, so credit cards are gone in 2 months, correct?
Yes.
Completely?
Yes.
One is chopped up?
Mm-hmm. Chop it up now or no?
Will you chop it up right here?
Right now?
Yeah, you should. Are you serious about this?
No.
Oh, no, she's not serious about it. Just chop up the card and pay it off. I don't get the resistance. Because otherwise, if you're not chopping it up, what are you doing with it? You're using it. You're charging more on the card so that you can build an interest and just continue paying a high amount.
I'm not going to touch it. It's all paid back. But then I'm paying off the other one, and then, bam, I'm like desperate. I can't pay rent. I'm about to get kicked out. I need something.
Yeah, she's not going to be in that position. This is not going to happen. She's coming up with situations where like, oh, what if I need $1,000? She'll find a way to get $1,000.
You can go your own way about learning credit and stuff. I recommend YouTube videos.
Any channels you recommend?
Got our boy Graham Stephan out there. He is the OG finance YouTuber, and he paved the way for talking about how to utilize credit cards and stuff like that.
Aw, thanks, Caleb. You know what's funny? Okay, so this video is going to be posting on Tuesday. Guess who I'm with today? Just guess. This video is posted on Tuesday. I'm with Caleb. So it's weird for me to film this in advance and then be here, but like I'm telling you guys right now, at the time you're watching this, I'm like filming with Caleb. So make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, because this thing is coming full circle. I'm confronting Caleb on his channel. So if you want to see that, subscribe. You're not going to want to miss it. It's probably coming out in like a week or two, I'm guessing. So there you go. Comment. I'm only putting it here. So don't share it outside of this video. Let it be like a little Easter egg at the end of this video. That's happening.
If I paid off my credit card, how low do you think the interest could get? Or like in like a month or two?
Wait,
Does the interest lowers when you pay it off more frequently?
no.
It doesn't?
Wait.
No, she'll pay less in interest, but the interest rate is still going to be 30%. It's still going to be outrageous. It's just, she's paying 30% on $200 instead of 30% on $500. She'll be saving some money there.
The benefits are immense if you actually listen.
And I know I can do it because I've been looking for more ways to make money, more high paying jobs in my field and stuff. So I'm confident I can do it.
So let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. I'll be doing my best to read as many of them as I can. Enjoy this video. Feel free to hit the like button, subscribe. Don't forget your free stocks are down below in the description with that paid affiliate link. You just make any deposit and you can get the free stocks. So enjoy. Thank you so much, and until next time.